So hello and welcome back to the channel from here in Shenzhen, China. I'm just currently walking around one of my favourite parks here in Futian. It's in the business district of the city. It's just a beautiful, peaceful park. You can kind of see it's got a lovely lake in the middle. It's got nice scenic areas. There's mountains you can climb, kind of hikes and stuff you can take. And it's just a getaway from the city. One thing I like about Shenzhen, they've got quite a lot of parks. So even though you're living in the kind of hustle life, you can get away to these kind of beautiful parks, so it is nice. But this is my topic of today's video. It's kind of, because these parks at lunchtime, if you come when it's quite hot, there's not many people here because they don't really like the sun. But if you come later on in the evening, like 6 p.m, 7 p.m, these parks will be just full of like thousands of people. And you leave with some sort of story. You always leave these parks with some sort of experience. Like there's singing going on, there's gymnastics, there's old women doing the dancing, there's kind of everything going on. I think if you live in China, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this is what I want to get into, because I do have quite a lot of stories from over the years of me walking around these parks. And I know I'm not the best storyteller, and I'm getting used to talking to this camera. I feel like I'll just get used to it. The more and more I talk to it, sometimes it feels weird just walking around this park holding this camera. The story I'm talking about happened probably about 1 year ago now. I was living in longhua, kind of the outskirts of Shenzhen. I was living there with 3 flatmates. One's from kind of Manchester, the other one's from Scotland, and the other girl's from Romania. We got on quite well. I got on quite well with the northern lads. So we decided, just me and the Scottish guy, so his name's Dan, we decided to go to some park. We took some frisbees, some footballs, we got a few beers, because that's what you do in the north of England and Scotland. We got a few beers. We went to this park anyways. We got the DD there. We turned up at this park. I think it was a Sunday afternoon. It was like midday Sunday, but it was quite a cool day. So if it's a cool day in China, the parks will just be full. We arrived at this park. Took ages to find it. I think we ended up going to 4 different places. We found this little park, and it was just round. I've never seen a park like it. Parks are supposed to be peaceful, and this one is quite peaceful. You can see there's a few people there. Well, I would say hundreds of, maybe thousands of people there. There was people having picnics, there's people playing basketball, people playing badminton. Loads of people love badminton, so there's just badminton going everywhere. There's people climbing trees for lychees and stuff as well. I found that mad. They just seemed like old men climbing up and shaking the trees. It was quite a nice, pleasant summer's day. So we found a little area to set up with frisbee and with badminton. And we just started passing it, having a few beers. Yeah, within about 10 minutes we had one kid join where he was playing with the frisbee. Because obviously a lot of them like to, in China a lot of the kids like to approach the foreigners and like to kind of practice their English. Hello, what's your name? I like hamburgers. I've had one, I was in one school like park, and I had hundreds of kids just shouting, do you like hamburger? Do you like pizza? Do you like football? I said, yes, I like football, yes, I like hamburger. But a lot of the kids like to just kind of approach you, and they're very friendly. That's one thing about China. They'll just come up and have a talk to you. But yeah, anyway, so I had one child just started playing with her. Me and my friend were just passing the frisbee to her. Obviously that attracted a lot of the other kids' attentions, and they're saying, oh look, these two kind of foreigners, what's going on here? So I had just a lot of kids watching, just like 10 or 15 kids standing around watching. And then so a couple of other confident ones, oh, can we play? But yes, you can play. So I had, within about 30 minutes, we had probably about 10 children, I'll say 10 children playing. Yeah, so I got up to, I'd say, about 30 kids in the middle of this park. We had a big circle going on. All the parents are watching, all the kids are having a good laugh and having good fun. And for me, I really didn't mind, because that's the thing. It's one of the reasons I came to China, to come here. I'm interacting with people from different cultures. They're having a laugh. Something so simple as a frisbee, you can make 30, 40 kids days. So for me it was more fun than me and my friend going having a few beers in the park. So I really didn't mind, but it was quite a crazy experience. I didn't really think about it at the time, but I looked at my friend. I was like, what's going on? We've been in the park for 30 minutes and we've got a herd of Chinese kids just throwing frisbees and saying, hello, I like hamburger, and running around. And it was crazy. It was one of these experiences, like this would only happen in China. It brings you down to the level of the kids. Like you forget kind of about the stresses in life, the stresses at work. You're just so happy and content in the moment when you're just playing with something so simple as a frisbee. And these kids are having so much fun, they're having a good laugh. It's just really, I don't know what it is, it's just very rewarding and very satisfying to kind of see kids having so much fun with no worries. And like one kid as well, what was funny, he couldn't speak any English. Like I was saying, oh, hello, what's your name? And he's like, huh, Ting Badong. And I was like, hello, and he couldn't speak any English at all. Like, I don't even think he could say hello. And then he went and spoke to his like mother or something. He came back, and he goes, he taps us on the like excited. He's going, so he couldn't even say hello. His English level was not good enough to say hello. And then he just started going, London Bridge is falling down, falling down, London Bridge is falling down. I don't know the full song, we literally sang like the full song. Oh, very, very good, well done. And then I tried to ask him, how did you learn that? Or hello, and he just couldn't speak any more English. But he could say off London Bridge is falling down, but he couldn't speak anything else. A lot of the school environments, they learn the songs and they learn how to sing the songs, but a lot of them, when it comes to oral kind of communication, they're not the best. But I just thought it was crazy. He couldn't even say hello unless he was shy. We could sing London Bridge is falling. Yeah, we had like 50 parents, I'd say about 50 parents, and a lot of other people watching. And it was actually my friend that said, this is another part of the story I want to kind of talk about, is he said, oh, you're not worried? And I was like, what do you mean? It didn't even cross my mind. He's like, well, the parents might think bad of it. We're two foreigners playing with all the kids, and they were getting pictures and stuff. But you looked at these parents and they were just all so happy. They were all, I think they kind of enjoyed it to see their kids interacting, using English, having a laugh, playing with us. And no one really even batted an eyelid. And I was just kind of, it kind of hit home for me. I was like, in England or Newcastle, especially Newcastle, where I'm from, people were just, what the fuck are you doing? Why is it two foreigners playing with me kids? That shows a lot about China, which you could probably say it's a bad thing and say they need to be a little bit more wary. We can kind of also show that they're just very friendly and accepting, and obviously that probably doesn't happen too much here in China, so they just don't need to kind of question that. But yeah, it was just one of those things where I kind of thought, yeah, in Newcastle, when my friend mentioned it, in Newcastle or England, I feel a lot of places around Europe, like I'll probably end up getting beaten up playing with the kids. But they kind of saw it as it is. We were just having fun. The kids approached us. We just feel really at home and kind of welcomed in China. Because even all these parents are saying hello and thank you, can we get a picture? All the kids are so happy and friendly. And it really was just one of those moments where you kind of feel, I don't know how to describe the feeling. Just kind of like, this is life. Life is about these emotions. That's going to be it from the video anyway. I'm just walking up these stairs and I'm so tired. But just kind of video to show how rewarding life can be. And how friendly China is, how kind of accepting of foreigners they are. Because in any other country I feel like I could end up with a black eye. I think I'm going to have to go and have a rest. I'm unfit, I should probably join the gym. But I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Peace out.